My talent, your vision, us together. So come on home, please. Can you trust me again? I promise I will not let you down. Hey.
Did I miss bedtime?
Just put Beth to bed.
Oh. All right. Well, bright side, gives me more time with my hot wife.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. All right, I know this look. Is it hope for the future?
Thanks for meeting us here, Dr. Howard. This is just the best place for this time.
Well, I'm encouraged by the progress you're making, Thomas. And asking to meet at the office shows promise.
Yeah, well, you know, it's possible I could be designing here again soon, hopefully. You know, our sessions have made all the difference in the world, and obviously my mom is very supportive.
I'm glad you can join us, Dr. Hayes.
Thank you, Dr. Howard. I'm glad to be here. These intensive therapy sessions have been wonderful for Thomas.
He's been putting in the work.
Yeah, you know, I see a real change in my son. I'm witnessing it firsthand. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Mom.
No problem at all. I'll have my assistant send over another press packet. Yes, I'll have her reach out. Thank you very much. Ciao.
Ciao to you too.
This day just doesn't want to end.
One of those, huh?
Yeah. I'm really sorry I had to cancel our dinner plans.
Don't even worry about it.
Thank you. I have a lot to thank you for. You've been such a dear friend to me.
So you consider me a dear friend?
Yes, I do. And I sound just like my grandmother.
You sound just like my grandmother.
It's just that, well, you're one of the good guys. And I feel really lucky to have you on my side. I just want you to know how much I appreciate you.
I feel the same way about you.
We've been focusing quite a bit on impulse control, using new tools to respond to emotional triggers. Have you noticed a difference in yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely recognizing things. I'm being more objective, and I can kind of catch my emotions before they grab a hold of me. Well, obviously, recently hitting rock bottom, it I don't know, it just made me so ashamed of the things I've done.
Okay, but we don't want you to feel ashamed. That's not good. Just want you to understand why you do some of the things you do.
Yeah, but there are some people out there who don't believe I'm capable of change.
I know your life hasn't been very easy lately, especially with Douglas staying over at Steffi's.
Yeah, I miss him.
And then add to that, hope for the future, going through a rough patch. I get it.
Well, it's not just a rough patch, Liam. I mean, they're considering shelving the line unless we find a solution.
You are nothing if not resourceful. And I know you. And I know you're gonna do whatever it takes to bring the line back. And I'm here to help you in any way that I can, if I can.
I appreciate that. It's just, I don't think you're going to like what seems like my only option. I'm considering bringing Thomas back as lead designer.
I feel very close to you, Katie. This friendship we've built, it's a beautiful thing.
It's nice to have someone to hold on to.
means a lot. And we've helped each other through some challenges.
Yeah, Bill and Sheila topping the list. But you know what? We have fun.
Yeah.
We have good times.
Yeah, and a lot of wonderful meals.
So much good.
Too many. I think I've gained a few pounds.
Oh, no. Say it's not so. Are you down to a 5-pack?
5.5.
Okay, thank God. I was worried. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I don't want to mess this up. You know, I love this. It's uncomplicated and it's special, and I just don't want to do anything to jeopardize this friendship.
Me either.
Because it's rare, right? It's rare to find someone that you can laugh with and just be silly with and still be vulnerable and, you know, be there for. It's rare, and I just don't want to mess it up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly. What you mean.
You haven't mentioned hope as much recently. I consider that a positive sign.
Yeah, I've had moments where I'm still attracted to her, but I haven't been fixated on her.
Okay, good.
If I may, Dr. Howard.
Of course.
I hear what you're saying, but what makes it different now?
Well, I think because I actually believe it. You know, I honestly want the best for Hope. I want her to be happy, you know, and I want her to be able to trust me.
You understand how difficult that may be for Hope. May take some time.
I get that. But I think we make an amazing team together. You know, we're great parents and we've designed some pretty awesome clothes.
I have no doubt that you're being sincere, Thomas.
Me too.
Thank you. Thank you both for believing in me.
Thomas, really, you would choose to work with Thomas again?
It was more like an ultimatum from Steffy.
It's from Steffi. From Steffi after everything that Thomas did to her and her family? From Steffi?
Well, apparently they're back on good terms, and she believes he's the only way to get the line back on its feet.
Oh my God, that is so unreasonable. He's obviously not the only way.
Look, Liam, I was just as thrown as you are right now.
Thomas? Really? I mean, anyone but Thomas. I don't care what Steffi is telling you. She's wrong. It's not always just about the numbers, okay? What is the cost of your sanity? What is the cost of your safety? Please, just look me in the eye and tell me you understand that nothing good has ever come from you and Thomas being together.
I had so much fun with you. I mean, we've laughed. I remember the last time I've laughed that hard. My stomach literally is hurt from laughing, and that's amazing and wonderful, and I feel safe and I feel secure with you, and that's everything that I could ever want in a friend.
Right back at you. You're a beautiful woman. Giving, open, and I admire the hell out of you. Nothing's going to change that. No matter what.
No matter what?
Yeah. So I guess we are crossing into the friend zone.
What? What? No. No. Is that what you thought that I was saying? Is that what you thought I was going with this?
Aren't you? That's not.
No.
That's not what you said.
No. Hell no.
I think that went really well. It's so good to see you finding clarity and then working so hard to understand yourself better.
Yeah, I'm just so sorry that I caused all this trouble for you and Dad and Brooke and Douglas. It's like, there's no excuse for what I did.
Oh, I know. I mean, I understand why you did it. But honey, when I look at you now, I see a man who is making this beautiful evolution. And I know I keep saying it, but I am so proud of you. And I can tell your therapist is too.
You know, I still have no idea how Dad feels. But at least Steffi is happy to bring me back into the office.
And as far as your dad is concerned, he will come around. My big question now is, will Hope?
I understand, Liam, how you feel about Thomas.
For good reason.
We are talking about my career, my line, that I love and I care so much about. Hope for the future allows me to try to make a positive impact in the world.
Allows you to try. You've been making a positive impact, Hope. And I don't even mean that in some, like, fuzzy, abstract way, like in my heart or in our home. Like, no, you are literally an inspiration to millions of people across the planet. Your line has enjoyed success for a decade.
And I want decades more. I don't want to abandon it.
I'm not saying that you have to. I get it. I get that you're scared about losing your line, but caving into Steffi and turning to Thomas, there's no way that's the answer.
Yeah, well, she says I don't really have much of a choice.
She's wrong. Of course you have a choice. Of course there are other choices.
Steffi understands that she's putting me in a difficult position, but she says her hands are tied.
That is bull, Hope.
I think the thing that you don't want to acknowledge is the fact that Thomas is a very talented designer. And Hope for the Future has been doing very well with him as lead designer.
I acknowledge that he's a talented designer. I acknowledge that he's an incredibly talented designer. What I am not willing to acknowledge is that that is all that matters. Do you acknowledge the risk that you are taking here?
Liam, I am in between a rock and a hard place, and I have the same concerns as you. The difference this time, though, is Thomas isn't just talk. He actually has been following through with action. He apologized to my mom. He's going to therapy. Taylor says he's making excellent progress.
Oh my God, Taylor always says that he's making excellent progress right before he turns around and does something psycho. She's blinded by her love for him. I don't care. What about your mom? What does your mom say?
Well, she's not exactly thrilled.
Shocking.
Yeah, but she also understands the business side of it, Liam. And she also gets that at the end of the day, it is going to be my decision to make.
So, okay, so have you made it already? Are you gonna work with Thomas again?
You know how worried I was about our family. You know, I knew that we would put the pieces back together at some point. I was just so afraid that we were going to get pulled farther and farther apart.
Yeah, but you know, I made so many mistakes in the past, and I hurt a lot of people. Everyone in our family. And honestly, I wouldn't blame them if they never wanted to forgive me.
I think Hope wants to move past all of this. I think she knows that she needs you, and she's smart, and she wants to make sure her line doesn't get canceled.
But there is one more factor in this whole equation, and that is Liam. The guy pretty much hates me, right? And I don't exactly blame him for wanting to protect his wife. But Mom, I promise I am not a threat to anyone anymore.
No, I know that. I know that, and your actions are going to speak for themselves. You are dedicated to your craft, and there is no one better to spread the message of love and acceptance, and that is exactly what Hope for the Future stands for. Thomas Forrester, I believe in you.
Have you already made up your mind about Thomas? Is that what this conversation was always going to be? You letting me know that he's coming back to HFT?
No, Liam. I would never make a decision like that and not talk to you first. I mean, I know you love me, and I get that you're just trying to look out for me.
Because of his track record.
And I haven't forgotten. But you're asking me to choose between my career and...
No, I'm not. I am not asking that. I'm not asking you to choose that because it's a false choice, Hope. I'm sorry, I don't buy this line from Steffi that Thomas is the only way forward for Hope for the Future. And frankly, I'm kind of pissed off at her right now for not letting you explore your options.
Oh my gosh, we've tried. We've looked at other designers.
Okay, all right. Okay, how about this? All right, fine. This isn't working. Let me ask you this. Is there anything at all that Thomas could do that would make him a deal breaker? Anything that would take hiring him off the table forever? Because I'm getting scared that the answer is no. I'm scared, Hope. I'm scared that Thomas could sell company secrets to a competitor, that he could literally throw an intern out of the window of the Forrester CEO office right in front of you and Steffi, and you would shrug and go, well, he is a very talented designer. So you tell me, where do you draw the line? Where?
And have you maybe ever considered that it might be beneficial to Douglas to not see his parents at war? That it might be beneficial to him to see us working well together as a team?
That would be a good reason if I actually thought it came from you. I have begged you so many times to keep Thomas out of your life, and when you don't, we all pay the price. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm exhausted. So I'm begging you again. Please do not hire him at Hope for the Future. Please do not give him that opening in your life. Please.
Okay, fine. I'll tell him no.
My God. Thank you. You're making the right decision, I promise. I promise.